What it is, what it is, what it is, YouTube. You know who it is. It's your boy, the Moose, for the Moose Squad. Let's kick it.
Yeah, hey, Moose on the loose, showing up to the party. Got 4 or 5 dudes in the room, so we party. The Moose go up to the DJ stand. Everybody stand up, they gon' clap their hands. We pulling up to the wedding and the Moose still loose. He the one, he the boy, and he 2-step too. Got this music in tune, yeah. Running DJ, keep the party cool. Ain't nobody going home, they been jumping on their feet. Party to the beat, we gon' party every week. And this Moose still on, we gon' party every week. Yeah, long as he gon' be the DJ.
So, the six stop, look, and listens. These are 6 things that I have to do before performance mode is done at a gig. And these are the 6 things that I'm going to leave for somebody that's new to vlogging, maybe somebody that is new to DJing. So let's get into this. What are 6 things that you need to do before you even turn on, before you even push the start button to the music? The very, very first thing that I have to do is when I'm unpacking everything, I have to make sure these 6 things are done. What I did I took advice from my daughter. I'm going to get this laminated. I'm going to have a laminated card taped to my computer, and this is what it's going to have. It's going to have to stop, look, and listen. Let me help you. When I was in elementary school, Officer Friendly would come to the school, and he would teach you how to cross safely. What he did, he put cones out. And then all of a sudden he took his car and he ran over the cones. And basically he came up with this: stop, look, and listen. You stop at the corner, you look both ways, and you listen. As you're crossing, you look both ways. When you get to the other side, you don't have to do that. But stop, look, and listen was pretty much the game plan. So here I have 6 of the most important things that you could do as a DJ. And this is going to be typed up. It's going to be put on my laptop. It's going to be, I have all the stuff to laminate it, so I don't have to worry about going to a laminator. I can laminate it at home. I got self-laminating adhesive. The first thing on our list is what? Out of everything is getting unpacked. Now remember, I just got to the gig. I'm unpacking everything and I'm putting everything where it belongs. Well, this device right here belongs to my camera. As you can see, it's got a little swivel thing. I can actually put anything on here. I can put a phone on here. I can put whatever else. But I have to have the proper thing for it, which I do. I have the proper thing in the garage. So this is my Zoom camera. Now, y'all are familiar with this because I've done some reviews on it, but let me explain to you that if there's a couple things that I have to do on this camera when I take it out, and if I don't do it and I forget, that's why I got the 6. So when I take the camera out, if you look at the thing where it says it's at 2. 0 being this number, 0 being this number right here. This is 1 and this is 2, and that number over here is 10. Well, sometimes I forget my vlog, I put it on 10. This number here is 10. I put it on this number and I forget that it's there. And then I plug in, and these two little microphones are running full blast. So what I have to do is I have to turn them down. And usually I turn it down to 0. And then I put it on 2. And how I know what number it's on is I flip it up over here. You see that little gray little mark right there? That little gray mark right here? That's telling me what number it's on. So it's on 2. Okay, so those microphones are set. Then I can flip it open. And I can push the start button. And as you can see, there's 4 buttons in here. There's 4 red lights. This is the left, and this is the right. This is actually this camera and this camera. And then there's 1 and then there's 2. What's number 1 and 2? 1, I believe, is the top one, and 2 is the bottom one, I think. Yeah. 1 is number 1 at the top, and 2 is the bottom is number 2. These are the XLR cables that can plug into it. Okay. Now, the cool thing about this camera is 2 things. It not only records sound, it records the volume, and it records the video. I can set it up in this camera so it could record separately. So basically, this camera is designed to set and record separately. I don't do it that way. I record it together so I don't have to fool with it type deal. Okay, so that's set and forget. But I forget to set. So the next thing you know, distortion. If this is not set the way I set it right now, at this point, Distortion City, USA. So that takes care of the camera. What's the next thing on the list? Bluetooth volume. Always make sure your Bluetooth volume on your device let's see if you can't see it. It's halfway up. You can't really see it. And it just doesn't get no flavor. Anyways, there's no justice. So basically, you got to make sure that the Bluetooth is halfway. You don't turn it all the way up. If you turn the Bluetooth on, you notice the bars as you go up, it will turn red. When the Bluetooth bars are in the red, you need to turn it down because you're too hot. Turn it down halfway to 50%. You don't need 100% Bluetooth. You need 50% Bluetooth. Now, if you're in your car, I can understand you can turn your phone all the way up to whatever you want to do. But when using my Bluetooth device, I have to make sure that it is at 50%. If not, it will be distorted. The music will be distorted. So that's number 2, distortion. So we've gone on a plane here. Okay. Hotspot. I have to make sure my hotspot is on. Now, the hotspot doesn't have the volume. The volume's done in Bluetooth and the volume's done everywhere else. So I don't have to worry about the volume there. But it has to be on. Mic volume. The next thing I have to make sure is the gain is turned to a certain point on my controller. Not my controller, my mixer. If the gain is too high, you're going to get that, you're going to get the ring. The gain has to be set at a right tone. The volume of the microphone doesn't need to be jacked all the way up. It needs to be set at a certain point. That's why you do microphone checks before anything. That's why it's on this list. Number 5, the soundboard volume. What is the soundboard volume? Now, if I take my speakers and I plug them in, if I turn my soundboard all the way up without no music in them, I'm going to get a hiss. I'm going to get a white noise. Turn the volume of the master down. When you play the music, you can turn it up. But if you turn the microphone, the music down, turn it off. You need to turn the master down. The master's too high. That means you're too hot. And number 6. I've also noticed that number 6 is very much vital, is speaker sound. How do you set your speaker sound? I set my speaker sound no more than 1/4 of an inch up. They don't need to go any higher than 1/4 of an inch. If I'm turning the speakers up, I'll turn them up together. But they have to be at a certain, they have to be at a certain spot for me to adjust them accordingly. So that's the 6. That's the 6 things that I have to do on a daily basis before each and every gig. And if I forget any one of these 6, I'm going to sound horrible all night long. So each one of these is vital. And that's why it is going to be put on my laptop permanently. That way I can remember each number and remember that I have to do each of this checklist in order to get it off. And basically what she told me is if you take your checklist, excuse me, excuse me, oh, I need to do that. If you take this checklist and put little boxes by the checklist and you laminate this, you can take a grease pencil and you can mark them every time. A grease pencil. So basically that would be a number 1 thing to do. And that's what I'm going to do. As soon as I go to Dollar Tree, I'm going to pick up all the stuff that I need to pick up to make them. And I'm going to actually make a list of them. I also have to pick up, y'all know, I have to pick up some zip ties because I'm running low. Y'all know. Y'all know I have this in my pocket. I have lasted these right here, but I'm telling you, if you don't use zip ties on your setup, zip ties come in handy. Having a zip tie isn't going to hurt you. It's going to help you. Getting those zip ties off aren't as hard as putting them on. All you have to do is have your trusty knife. And as you can see, I picked this DeWalt knife up at Home Depot for 20 bucks. This is my second one. I'll never buy another knife. This thing really does a really good job. It does a lot of stuff that I As you can see, the ridge points. I can actually take and strip wire with these. And then the video. And that's pretty much done said. When I first got it, it took a few minutes to get it to open up quick. As you can see, I don't have to do much. All I have to do is take my finger right here and put it right here and then go like that. And it's open. I'm ready to go. I can intimidate a lot of people with it. I try not to, but there you go. There you have it. The 6 things that you need to make sure that you have on volume wise at a gig. One of them is not volume, but everything else is volume. The only thing that's not volume is the hotspot. It doesn't need to have volume, but you can volume everything else. So that's 5 volumes and add on to make sure that everything's legit and ready to go before your next gig. I hope this helped. Go ahead and share this video with somebody that you might think could beneficiary from the 6 stop, look, and listens. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and ring that bell for more notifications for videos like this and countless others. Go ahead and smash that like button. Go ahead and check out these videos right here. And go ahead and peace out.